What's up, everybody? So we in the garage. We're putting trim tabs on the Blackjack 24. I've been dreading this for a while. I always used to get a lot of comments, hey, just throw trim tabs on it. But honestly, I've installed trim tabs on a lot of boats, but it's tough because get the flashlight in there. So basically, where the trim tab screws in, there's that plastic brace, and you obviously cut it, but it's really inaccessible with the hole. So to get a blade in there is tough. So I've been chipping away at this one. Finally got, it's taken like 15-20 minutes just to get that little piece of plastic out there. And got one of the tabs on. So it's a little lower than I'd want. It's flush with the hole. I ideally want it, half a millimeter higher than the back of the hole. But it is what it is. It's just, there's not a whole lot of room. I basically ran it as high as I could. I mean, I could. I could cut a little off the top of the tab, which is probably what I should have done in hindsight. But it is what it is. We'll try to run it like this. And another problem is finding tabs that work on this boat, since it's really there's not a whole lot of room. Like, I'm not going to be able to adjust that. I kind of just have to run it flush and then Loctite everything. And because you can't get to that screw, it's underneath the hole. I have a bunch of other trim tabs, but I originally bought these ones. I just have a couple. These are too high, and you really can't cut anything off the top because the mount, and then obviously can't take anything off the bottom. These TFL ones are nice, and I bought these for this boat, but they're a little too wide. So like when you put it on, it's gonna be tough to do this with one hand. Let me flip it over. They're too wide. Like I'd have to do some serious grinding to get those to fit with the sponson or whatever the hell that thing's called. So yeah, I've been dreading this job for a long time just because it's a lot of work. It's not just kind of like a bolt and play. Basically, I have to gut the entire thing because the servo goes right there. My receiver tray and everything. So you basically have to take it all apart just to get access to that little thing. You have to cut that plastic out, and it's a job. It's not like I said, I've been dreading it for a while. But so yeah, anyway, I just figured I'd give you guys a little progress report. So hopefully we'll get the other one installed and try to do some more passes with this one without having to use the canard. And then while I'm here, you want to see a messy garage. So I got another couple other projects. The pie, we're trying to fix the leak. I basically took a squirt bottle and blowing it in the hoses and holding the other end and just pressurizing it. And I think I have a leak in one of my hoses, so I got to replace all the lines on that one to get that one back up and running. And then what's going to be really fun is, so I had the spare Sea King 200. This is a 14S ESC. I took it out of the Blackjack just while it's down right now, and I put it in the Sonic Wake 48. So we're gonna, in the next video, I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna run it on 14S, or not 14S, 12S, and see what happens. Should be interesting. I only have the only two matching 6S packs I have are these Z kind of cheap packs. Yeah, they're both 6S, so it'll be 12S. Motor, I believe, is a 950 kV, which is a little high for 12S, but I'm hoping we can get away with 30-45 seconds before it gets pretty hot. Yeah, I mounted it on the side. Hopefully that'll keep the self-righting. We'll see, but so yeah, we're gonna run that on 12S, see what happens. It should be honestly, I saw there's another video, I think it was like Target something. He's running his on 12S, and he said it's, you get maybe like a 10-mile-an-hour speed gain. I think he was using the stock prop. I don't remember what prop he was running. But honestly, if I can keep the same speed and just run it a little more wet, put the tabs down a little bit, just so it's not as flighty and unstable. I figure with the extra power, we can run it a little more wet and hopefully keep that 50-55 mile an hour. And it should be a little more fun to drive on the 12S. So yeah, that's what we're working on. So I'm gonna finish up this tab, but figured I'd do a little progress report. I made a video today. Took out the Raider and the Impulse, and we only got like 82 on the Raider, and the Impulse was still a little squirrely. And I figured out what the issue was with that. The trim tabs, like the screws, I guess, that are holding them in came loose, so the tabs were kind of tilted, so they weren't perfectly level. And so I, took those, loosened them up, evened them up, and then hopefully that'll make it a little more stable. But anyway, like I said, this is a chore. I've been dreading this for a while. I knew I needed to do it at some point, but it's just one of those where it's not fun. So anyway, so yeah, we'll get that installed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.